Hi everyone, welcome back. Sephora always has these perfume discovery sets, which I love. I'm constantly buying them. I love trying them out. I love testing them out. It's kind of an obsession. Perfumes actually don't stay long on me, which is kind of disappointing because I love them so much, but they dissipate off of my skin like that. If it was up to me, I would be ordering a whole bunch and I would probably have way more, but my channel is focused on makeup, so right now the funds are going to makeup and I'm like holding myself back from purchasing more perfume sets, but I really enjoy them. Before I get started in rating all of the sets that I have, today I have 5 for you. I do want to mention my lip combo. I am wearing this Essence Soft and Precise lip pencil. Seems like the shade is E0B0A. First Love. YSL Lippy. Luxurious packaging. Initially when I had purchased it, I didn't like it because it is very emollient and it comes off of your lips pretty quickly, but suddenly I have found myself to really like lip liners, and I think lippies like that go well with lip liners. And I'm also starting to love lip glosses just because I'm really enjoying wearing lip liner. All right, without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to rate these in 2 ways. Because it's the holidays, I have included a second way of rating them. One rating is for me personally, for my own use, what I rate the set as, and then the second rating is how it would be as a gift. So first up is this Floral Street set. Pretty cute. Like, it's cute, it's compact, there's no unnecessary extra packaging. It's kind of cool, and I love all these flowers and colors, which befit the brand. This discovery set, I really enjoyed it. Like, every perfume took me to a different place. Some of the perfumes took me into a garden, some into my childhood. If I break all of these down, the first one, Wonderland Peony, was just a really nice floral feminine scent. And then Electric Rhubarb and Neon Rose took me into a flower shop. It does not even smell like perfume. And then the next one, Arizona Bloom, was a little bit subtle, didn't smell it too much. And then Wild Vanilla Orchid didn't smell much like vanilla, but it definitely took me into a garden. This Chyper Sublime is the one that took me back into my teenage years. And then the last 2 are a little bit more masculine. They're very different from the others. This Black Lotus has more of a leathery scent, and this Lang Lang Espresso, although the initial opening is sweet and reminds me of tiramisu, the dry down did get darker. Rating it for myself from 1 to 10, I would give this a 9. And I'm only giving it a 9 just because of the packaging. Even though it's cute, it's still, I wish there was a little bit more quality to it. Maybe if the cardboard was more like a cardboard instead of a paper. Like, I wish it felt better and nicer in my hands. If that was the case, then it would definitely be a 10 out of 10 because it does take you on a journey. Every scent is different and it's beautiful, and it's an experience. And when it comes to rating it for a gift, I would give it a 4. As a gift, I feel like it's just too like cheap looking. Maybe if you were putting it into like a basket of gifts and this was like one thing in it, that could work. But on its own, I don't think this is a good gift. And especially since some of these scents are very unique and different, your receiver, gift receiver, might not like that. This one I haven't seen on Sephora recently. I don't know what happened. This is the Tocca Mini Discovery Set. They have other Tocca sets, but I haven't seen this one lately. But this packaging is so nice, so cute. It's cardboard, which is what you would expect, but it feels more sturdy. And it has a magnetic closure. Like, this feels good on your hands. A whole bunch of perfumes in there, and the size is decent too. Like, you can use it enough to be able to actually experience and make up your mind about the perfume before finishing it up. This set might not give you an out-of-the-world experience, but they are really good perfumes. They all smell good, and the presentation is really nice, and they're very easy to take out and put back in. And all the notes and the names are all listed on the back. Safe perfumes, they're nice perfumes. There was nothing off-putting about them, but definitely not an interesting experience that perfume can sometimes create for you. I would give it between 7 and 8, 7.5. And it's getting a higher rating because of the packaging. It really does feel good in your hands when you open it up, try it out, put it back, and then close it. It's a nice experience. As a gift, this is a really good gift. And it's like $25. Like, it's good for your wallet, but it's also really nice to give to somebody. Like a very nice presentation. They're all very safe perfumes. So the gift receiver is going to be able to wear a whole bunch of them. So this is pretty good. I would say this is a 10 out of a 10 or 9.5. Next one, this is by 7 Virtues. This packaging is disastrous. And it's so disappointing because the scents in here are really good. I really like the brand. I like what the brand stands for, but this is like one of the worst packaging ever. Like, it's super flimsy. It's falling apart. I think I also damaged it, like water spilled on it or something. But so it opens up like this, but you only get to read about the perfumes in here. And then to actually use it, you have to slide it out. Like, it's really annoying. You slide it out, and then sometimes when you're putting things back, they fall in, and it's just a very annoying set. Some of these perfumes, I fell in love with Santal Vanille. Like, I almost purchased the full bottle, and then I was like, oh, do I really need it? Because I purchased a bunch of stuff from Dossier. You know, they had a really good Black Friday sale. I'm like, I'm gonna have tons and tons of full bottle perfumes. I don't need another full bottle perfume. And I like trying out new perfumes. I'm trying out these discovery sets, so what am I gonna do with another full bottle perfume? So I held back, but I love the Santal Vanille. This brand, it supports environmental education programs for women. So I love the brand. I love what they stand for. I want to support them, but I do think they need to redo their packaging for this. And there are some really nice, unique scents in here. Like the Santal Vanille was really unique. The Blackberry Lily is really nice. Jasmine Neroli was strong. I'm gonna spray it now. Ooh, yeah, I forgot about this. The sprays were bad. Some of the sprays did not work. Now I remember that. Oh my God, yeah. This is a bad one. I would not recommend this at all because some of the sprays didn't even work. This is just really, really sad. So I would give this a 2, and the reason why I'm giving it a 2 is because the actual scents in here are unique and they are interesting, but this packaging is horrible. So I would give it a 2 for myself, and then as a gift I would give it a 0. Do not, like, I would not want you to give this as a gift, because then the receiver is just gonna be like, what? Do you not love me? Like, why would you give me this? So definitely stay away. I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, some of the vials just don't work. I have this Ellis Brooklyn Scent Diary. What I like about this one is that it has the size of the perfume vials. I don't know if they call it vials or something else, but the bottles in here are a decent size, so you really get to spray enough to be able to test them out and spray it over several days. And I love that. Only annoying thing is you have to take it out of the packaging to use it. So that's kind of annoying. Not the most convenient, but there were some interesting scents in here from what I remember. But many of the scents felt very juvenile. Like, I feel like this would be a good set for a teenager, but they just didn't smell super sophisticated. There were a couple that I liked, but most of them felt very like girly to me, not super sophisticated. But yeah, it sprays well. There's a bunch of fragrance in there that's really good. Yeah, it just smells, it smells a little bit on the cheaper side. This one is masculine, I would say. The Apers has a very leathery type of smell, super masculine. That I feel like the masculinity of it is, and the leather type of smell is making it a little bit more sophisticated than some of the other scents in here. And on top of that, if you look at the packaging, it looks like a little notebook. Like, it's a very sort of young vibe that I'm getting from this set. Even if I didn't like most of the scents, it was still fun to try it out because I could actually spray a decent amount. So for my personal experience, I would rate this, I would give it an 8. I think it's still fun to kind of spray around, test it out. And perfume is so personal that even if my personal opinion might be, oh, the scents don't smell sophisticated, but when you try it out, you might actually really like them. So I think it's a good set because you get a decent amount of fragrance in here. And they are different from each other. They're not your super safe scents, so it makes the experience of smelling them interesting. As a gift, I would only give this to a young woman, not an older. I don't know. This just sounds weird. I don't want to say older, but I would say just this would be good for a young woman, like a teenager. You know, I think this would be a really good gift for that age group. Gifting, I would give it a 7 because I don't think this is gonna work for everyone. This one is by Hermes. It's a little bit different. The bottles are bigger. Looks so pretty. Do smell very sophisticated. This is an expensive brand. It's pretty luxurious to have this. However, they're not sprays. And for me, and my own personal experience, because they're not sprays, then it just makes it so hard for me to test them out. So at one point, I transferred some of the perfume into a different bottle just so I can spray it. But yeah, it makes my experience as a tester not so great because basically just because they're not sprays. This looks really good. I think this would make a really luxurious gift. I don't think anyone that would get this would complain, why are you giving this to me? I mean, the presentation is nice. It's a good brand. The bottles look beautiful. So for me personally, I would give it a 7, even though it's absolutely beautiful and the scents are really nice. It's just not the experience that I want. I want to have that experience of the perfume taking me away somewhere, being able to spray it on myself and not have to struggle and try to like put it just on my pulse points. So for that, I would give it a 7, but as a gift, I would actually give this a 10. Wow. It's a really good gift. That's it for my Sephora perfume sets. I did purchase other ones. I had one from Replica, like their set, which I finished it. I think there wasn't much actual liquid in those, so those finished pretty quickly, and I don't have the packaging anymore, but that was still a good set. Like, there were various different perfumes in there for you to try out. Most of these sets are available at Sephora right now, so I hope this video was helpful for you. If you liked it, make sure you hit that like button, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe. And remember, I am doing Vlogmas, so I will see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.